to listen to a call that was a missed opportunity. We're going to listen to two separate calls on this one, so you're in for a treat. The very first call, the sales agent missed an absolute opportunity with the prospect, with the client. And so what ended up happening is as soon as this call ended, we went ahead and gave this call to another agent to call. And guess what? The other agent sold them a plan for $2 cheaper. See, as a sales rock star, I've said this before, you have to sell relationally, not transactionally. This one right here was a very transactional approach by the first sales agent. We're going to listen to this because this call is very indicative a lot of times of most salespeople out there. So as you're listening to this phone call, start thinking about what you would have done differently, but also we'll listen to the second call as well that happened about 5 to 10 minutes afterwards that went in a totally different direction because the salesperson sold themselves as a relationship. So let's go ahead and listen to this call.
Thank you for calling me.
Hello?
Hello?
So I'm going to stop it right here. The first 3 to 5 seconds are the most important part of a phone call. Whether someone's transferring a phone call to you or you're calling a lead, the first 3 to 5 seconds dictates how that person will actually think about you. So on this phone call, the call comes through, but the sales agent's not prepared, and there's just all this dead time. So now, here the agent jumps into the phone call.
Hi, I have here Donnie Saber on the line, and he's turning 65 this coming May. No Medicaid, TRICARE, or unit plan. Just take it from here. Thank you. Thank you, Donnie.
Thank you. Hello, Donnie. My name is Matthew. I'm a licensed Medicare specialist, and I'm here to help you through your Medicare transition process. All right. Now, Donnie, the transfer agent said you were turning 65 in May. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I've took care of all this. I told her that, you know.
So you've already gotten...
I've already taken care of it. Shot a video on exactly how to get over this resistance. What do you say in this situation? That's fantastic. Kudos to you. A lot of people I talk to are still kind of need some help with that. Let me ask you a question. Go right into your discovery process. Go right into finding out where they live. Start asking them about their date of birth. Go into your process. But yet, all of a sudden, this agent just abandons all that, abandons how to respond to this form of resistance, and all of a sudden starts becoming adversarial with the individual.
Medicare and your supplement taken care of?
Yeah.
Okay. So Donnie, right now would have been the absolute earliest point. You couldn't have taken care of the supplement earlier today because today would have started your open enrollment period. Do you have an insurance agent that you already work with?
I took care of it last week through Mutual of Omaha.
But you are turning 65 in May, unless is your birthday on the 1st of May?
It's the 22nd of May.
Okay, so you've already got an application written for Mutual of Omaha?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they provide you with a policy number?
They sending all that to me.
Alrighty, Donnie, so what we'll do, let's just make sure that you got set up with the best rate in your area. We can compare all the different companies. What was your zip code?
31788.
And what did they tell you that you would be paying with Mutual of Omaha?
$125.
Alrighty, so Donnie, we'll just make sure that you did get set up with the best price and verify that for you. Now, Donnie, are you married or are you single?
I'm married.
You're married? Okay.
And my wife's over 60, so.
Okay. Alrighty, Donnie, so that is the price with Mutual of Omaha. So if you've already got an application written, make sure that they're going to be providing you with a policy number. Since you are already taken care of, are they going to be helping you with your prescription drug coverage as well?
Yeah, they said that it would have to be 3 months before I turned 65.
Okay.
And somebody would call me.
Alrighty. Then, Donnie, you are all taken care of. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Oops. Can't get an order right now today. I can't take an order, so I'm going to move on. See, this becomes a lead junkie. Just looking for that next lead. You're looking for that easy sale. And all of a sudden, this sales agent said, you know what? This person already bought something. They're paying a good price for it. I'm going to move on to the next phone call. Goodbye. This is very indicative of most salespeople out there that are selling over the phone. See, there's one thing that Donnie doesn't have. Donnie doesn't have you. Donnie doesn't have me. So that's the mindset of a sales rock star when they talk to another individual, to a prospect. Their mindset is, that's great, that's fantastic, you took care of it, but guess what? You don't have me. I don't come with that policy that you purchased. So let me take a look so that I can help you with a policy so that you get me along with it. So what we ended up doing on this phone call is we went ahead and we had another agent take this exact same lead and call it about 5 minutes later. So now you're going to see the difference between this call you just listened to and the follow-up call that happened about 5 minutes later to the same exact individual, Donnie. And let's see a little bit of the difference in the phone call.
Hello?
Hey, Donnie, this is Truman with Medicare Rockstar. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How have you been?
What?
Well, I was
So the sales agent jumps in and just addresses Donnie right by the first name, just like they've had a relationship and they've known each other. He jumps in and says, hey, how have you been? See, trying to create that relationship right away with this individual is key in the relationship process. So he did a couple of really good things. Stated the guy's first name right away, Donnie. He went ahead and said, how have you been, to the prospect, trying to create that relationship right away. The sales agent was a little nervous calling this individual back, but actually recovered pretty well going forward in the phone call.
Well, I'm following up with you because it looked like that you had spoken with one of our agents. Sounded like we had your application in for Mutual of Omaha. Okay, so I'm here to just validate everything for you and make sure we're dotting your I's, crossing your T's, make sure we get it going on the right path here. So Donnie, we have your zip code was 31788.
Right.
Okay, and when exactly is your birthday?
May the 22nd, 1954.
Okay. And you're going on Medicare for the first time in May, right?
No, I'm already on Medicare.
Okay, and you're on that early for disability?
Right.
Okay.
So the sales agent did a really, really good job. Verified the zip code where this person lived. Also verified their date of birth. Great. And then lastly, verified their Medicare status. Are they going on to Medicare for the first time right now, or are they already on Medicare early for a disability? So we find out in this conversation that this individual was on Medicare early for a disability, and we find out that he's actually on his wife's group insurance plan as well. So let's go ahead and listen to the rest of this call here.
And who did you have for your insurance right now?
Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Okay. And is that through an old employer, or is that an individual plan?
My wife.
A wife.
Yeah, through an employee of my wife.
And is she still working?
Yeah, for right now.
Okay. And do you know how much he was paying for the Blue Cross Blue Shield?
No, I really don't.
No. Okay. Now, does she plan on retiring soon?
Yeah, another couple, 3 years.
Okay. And how old is your wife now?
61.
Okay. Okay. And for your, as far as your supplement goes, you said that you have your wife's group coverage. Do you know what your co-pays are, or that max out of pocket is?
No, I really don't know that either.
Okay. Oh, okay, no problem. Now, let me see here. Okay, so you said that you're moving forward with Mutual of Omaha, correct? And is that going to be your supplement plan G to go alongside your Medicare card?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you remember who helped you with that?
No, I got it wrote down in there, but I don't remember who it was.
Okay.
If this person had talked to a sales rock star, guess what? Donnie would have remembered who his sales agent was. That's so important when we're listening to this phone call right now. Somebody sold Donnie a plan. He doesn't know who it is. He's got it written somewhere. A sales rock star makes sure that their customers, their clients, know who they are because they've created a relationship. Remember, I've said before, it can be a one-time transaction, but it has to feel like a lifetime relationship to that individual. They must feel like they can call you anytime and you're going to be there to have their back. Unfortunately, Donnie didn't get that. He didn't get in the first phone call either, but now things are going to change right now for Donnie, which is great.
And do you remember if it was if they compared all the different rates at companies in your area?
He said he did, and he said he got the best one for the best price.
Okay. And would you happen to have that handy? Because I want to make sure that I am pointing you in the right direction.
Okay, Mutual of Omaha is $125 and some change a month.
Okay. So give me just a moment. And now, Donnie, did they explain to you exactly how Medicare works, what it covers, what it doesn't cover, why you even need that supplement? Did they explain what to expect when you turn 65? Because I know you talked to them, but you haven't talked to me yet, and I want to make sure that you fully understand everything and that you're not just signed up for it.
Right.
Boom. There's where the sales rock star jumps in. I want to make sure that you understand you just didn't sign up for something because guess what? You haven't talked to me yet. And that's how a sales rock star thinks. A sales rock star thinks, you know what, you haven't talked to me yet. And they take control of the conversation and they make it a relationship. They don't make it a transaction. So Donnie actually ended up signing with this sales agent for $2 less on a different policy. Same exact policy. Why did Donnie do that? Because Donnie finally found his sales rock star. Donnie finally found the person that actually cared about him, that wanted to go ahead and make sure that Donnie had someone that he could always call if he ever had any questions or any problems. So here you've listened to two phone calls. You listened to the first phone call where the agent tried being very, very transactional. And unfortunately, when they thought they didn't have a sale, they just moved on. But you know what? Something on that very first call is that the first sales agent had somebody that was a buyer, had someone that had already bought. So if somebody already bought, they can always buy again. So the second sales agent jumped in, started asking a little bit more questions, and then decided, you know what? I'm going to help Donnie out. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be Donnie's sales rock star because Donnie hasn't talked to me yet. And so the second agent made this individual, this prospect, this client, a customer, and at the end of the day was a sales rock star that Donnie needed to talk to. So go out there today and treat every single person, not only with respect, but care about them and make it a relationship, not a transaction, and you'll end up closing a lot more Donnies and helping out a lot more people.